Welcome back to another video here on Reload Crypto, guys. Today we're going to be diving into another yield farming strategy. I've been hitting yield farming really hard these past couple days here on the channel, but I think this stuff is really important so that you have the opportunity to maximize your earning potential on your assets. So today we're going to be looking at Equilibria, which is a yield boosting platform. We're going to go ahead and dive into it. I'm going to show you guys all the opportunities that wait for you over there. Let's go ahead and get into it. So here we are on the home page of Equilibria. As you can see, they're highlighting their TVL across the different Equilibria dApps, or dApps in their ecosystem, which is these two, Artemis and Elucid, and Equilibria, of course. Essentially what they do, if we go over to Pendle real quick, with Pendle, as you may have seen if you watched any of my Pendle videos, let's go ahead and click on this pool real quick. With Pendle, as you can see on the top here, they have this max APY, and then your unboosted APY, as you can see, is significantly lower. It's at 11.75% here if you have no boost, and it's at 22.86% if you have the boost. Now, the question here, how does this relate? The boost comes from locking Pendle in with VE Pendle, essentially staking your Pendle and becoming, a member of the Pendle DAO to vote. So what is the point here? Essentially, on Equilibria, there's also, I think, Magpie or PenPie is another app similar to this. They have a treasury of Pendle tokens. So Equilibria has a treasury of 7.9 million Pendle tokens, which I guess is 22% of the supply of Pendle, I believe. And essentially what they do is they lock those tokens for you so that you don't have to lock the tokens. You can deposit into their app and you receive the same boost that you would if you yourself had locked those Pendle tokens. So as we can see here, these are all the same pools that you'll see over on the Pendle app. We're here on Pendle's Arbitrum, but let's go over to Ethereum. So these are all the pools. You can see these different pools here, and if we go over, you'll see the exact same pools here on Equilibria. So essentially what you could do is you go to Pendle, let's say you want to lock into this pool, you come to this pool, you can zap in or you can manually enter the pool, and you'll get LP tokens for the Pendle pool. Then what you could do is come over to Equilibria, and you could take those LP tokens and deposit them, as you can see here, the LP tokens onto Equilibria. You can also come directly into it with just these base assets that would be in the pool. And then you are earning the boosted APY through this protocol. So this really allows you to maximize, like I had said in the intro, your earning potential, because you don't have to have the Pendle tokens, you don't have to have those staked, and you can still earn the same boosted APYs that you would over here on Pendle, assuming you had locked those tokens in. So other benefits that this allows you to have, if you go to your dashboard here, I'm actually currently locked in with EETH as well as my SUSDE, and instead of just earning for this one, see it's 25.28%. If I come over here and go to the same pool, I would only be earning 19.62%. So essentially all you're earning is more Pendle tokens, but that, if you can earn it at no added cost to you, why not? So as you can see here, you're earning the Pendle tokens, and then you also earn Equilibria tokens and XEQB tokens, which I believe are the locked vote tokens for Equilibria. So pretty awesome stuff here, and you may even earn a boosted fee or boosted base percentage as well. I'm not 100% sure there. You could check in some of the docs, but this really allows you to maximize your assets. And as you can see, this is something that a lot of people are using. For some of them, not so much, but for some of these pools, quite a bit of use. If we scroll down here, this SUSD pool that I'm in here has $2.2 million locked into it in TVL, and you can see the TVL on all these different pools as you scroll down here. So some of them don't get a lot of use, some of them get more use than others, and then of course they have it for Arbitrum, Ethereum, BNB, and Optimism. So not all of the chains that Pendle does have, because Pendle has Mantle as well, but there's only one pool on Mantle, so essentially you're getting the same thing. And then of course they have the ePendle pools, which also does appear on Arbitrum. If you come to Arbitrum here, believe it's somewhere there used to be an ePendle pool here on Arbitrum. I'm not sure what happened to that. But essentially you can come over here and just get into it right through Equilibria. If you have Pendle tokens, you can earn 33.27% APY, of which 26% of that is in Pendle rewards, which is pretty impressive. If you're looking to boost your Pendle holdings, you can jump into that pool and really amplify your earnings. So essentially how this protocol works, as I mentioned, I'm already in this protocol with a couple of different assets here. Let's say we were to go to this ETH pool. Like I showed you already, you could deposit the LP ones, PTETH, ETH, or WWrapped ETH, or just regular ETH. You'd come here, set the amount that you want to deposit, approve the asset, and then deposit it. You could track the projected APY as well as the current APY for the pool, and all that stuff is available for you. And then, of course, you could see your earning Pendle, EQB, and XEQB, which you can track up here in the top corner as well. So pretty cool stuff here. I mean, there's not too much meat to really dive in here, and so I'm actually going to go ahead and show you the PenPie protocol as well once we're done here. But really opens up a lot of opportunity here, and then this also allows you to still earn the points that come with these different protocols. Now, one thing with that, let's go over to EtherFi real quick here. If you come to EtherFi, this is their kind of integrations board. You're not going to see Equilibrium here. You will see it here for a bribe, which I'm still not 100% sure what the bribe thing is, but it does, obviously it shows up here for a couple different protocols. PenPie, which I said is the next one we're going to cover here in the video. So it shows up here on the dashboard. I spoke with the team from EtherFi, and they did indicate to me that since it's not integrated yet on their dashboard, it's something that they're going to track in the back end, and you'll retroactively be awarded those points. So if you are farming airdrops for EtherFi, if you're farming airdrops for Athena, if you're farming airdrops for Puffer, any of these different protocols, Kelp, DAO, or Bedrock, any of them, you'll still earn those points, retroactively, essentially, as well. So pretty interesting stuff there. This opens up a lot of different opportunities for you, and that's something that I think is great. I'm personally using it because yield farming is something that I do love, and so why not take advantage of this here? So really glad that I was able to share this with you. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the PenPie protocol and show that to you here next. Again, like I said, for this one, they have different chains right now. Of course, the Arbitrum is doing their little, I guess, promotion for DeFi, so you can earn incentives on OARB as well, all here through Equilibria. So definitely something to take a look at. If you have any questions about Equilibria, if there's something that's not clear, I think it's pretty straightforward. You could check out their docs. You can check out their Gitbook, GitHub. It's all available here. They're audited. They got bug bounties. You can purchase insurance on your positions if you'd like. But essentially, really straightforward. You can go to Pendle, and you can take your deposits from Pendle, bring them over here to Equilibria and deposit them, or you can enter these pools straight from USDC, let's say, the base asset here. So that's going to about wrap up Equilibria here. Now we're going to go over to PenPie, and I'm going to show you more about that protocol as well. See you guys over. So here we are over on PenPie. So PenPie is part of the Magpie ecosystem here. Magpie is, I guess, has their own launch pad, and they service all of these different protocols here: Radiant, PancakeSwap, Camelot, Eigenlayer, Wombat, as well as Pendle. So today we're going to focus on Pendle, but if you are using any of these other protocols, you can check those out as well. Now, Magpie is similar to Equilibria from the standpoint that they use a similar system in terms of like bribes, which the bribes essentially they use vote Pendle tokens to bribe different Pendle pools to boost the APYs or Pendle APYs that you receive on a Pendle pool. So for one Pendle pool, let's say this EtherFi one, this boostable Pendle incentives. Also on Arbitrum, they have the boostable ARB incentives. That's all done through voting on Pendle's DAO. So Magpie uses the same kind of process that Equilibria uses, although Magpie seems to have a larger portion of VE Pendle. They have 36% as opposed to Equilibria's 22% of Pendle tokens. So they do command a larger number of Pendle tokens for voting. And so this is how they boost the APYs on these pools. Essentially, the percentages are relatively similar. I mean, it's going to be, the same for each pool on each protocol since they have such a large number of Pendle tokens locked. The only difference would be Magpie may have a larger sway on what pools get better APYs than Equilibria does. But essentially, it'll wind up being the same thing if you're a user just trying to use one of these pools. That being said, similar kind of setup over here. You would just connect your wallet, come over here with LP tokens. Now, the difference here on Magpie, you can't deposit the underlying asset. You would have to have LP tokens from Pendle to make a deposit over here. But once you have the LP tokens, you can come over and you can deposit those tokens here on Magpie for the same APY boosts that you would see on these other protocols. Now, it's unclear to me. So here it's showing just ETH as a reward for this one's out of range. Never mind. It's unclear to me. I guess if one is better than the other. To me, I think they're probably both just as good. It really just comes down to what do you prefer to use. For me, I found Equilibria first, and I like that they're a smaller protocol, and so I'd like to contribute to the decentralization overall of the protocol. But as you can see here, PenPie seems to have $187 million in TVL, whereas Equilibria is only at 114 million. So yeah, there's that, and you can just come in here and essentially do the same thing. You deposit the LP tokens and ultimately earn a boosted APY on these assets here. So these are two different protocols that you could take a look at so that you can boost your rewards overall. If you're using Pendle and you want to earn better rewards, I'm going to leave links down below in the description for Magpie Finance, so you can use PenPie as well as Equilibria, so that you can check them out as well. Both really good protocols in order to boost your rewards overall if you're using Pendle for yield farming or whatnot, and definitely something that you want to take advantage of, in my opinion, so that you get the best rewards that are available for you out there. Hope you got something good out of this video. This is a great opportunity to earn better yields on your assets. If you're yield farming, some of these pools you can earn good returns in a short period of time. Even just a month, 2 months, you won't suffer any impermanent loss if you're in the pool for a short period of time and you do withdraw. You may see some impermanent loss. Let's say you get into the pool, you're only in it for a week. But if you're able to commit to 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever the pool length may be, ultimately you can earn some really good returns on your assets there. So I encourage you to check them out. Magpie Finance, and Equilibria. Let me know if you do enjoy this video. Drop a like on it down below. I would love to get a subscribe from you guys. I'm dropping yield farming strategies, going through DeFi, trading videos to come, TA videos to come. And thanks so much for watching this video today. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.